Hey guys, welcome back to 2020 Mobility. Today's session we're going to use the foam roller. So I'm going to show you how best to use the foam roller and mobilize everything and do some fascial release. So we're going to start off lying on the foam roller. For this you do need a 90 centimeter foam roller. For everything else we do, you can get away with a shorter one. So we're going to lie with your bum on the one end and then all the way back. Now we do this a lot in all our classes. I find it great because we activate the core in this, but for now we're going to do just a thoracic stretch. So in this position, arms out to the side, kind of 45 degrees out to the side, palms facing upwards, and you're just going to relax in this position. I don't want you to hold anything, I don't want you to contract anything. I just want you to take a nice breath in and breathing out. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine just releasing your spine, and imagine your chest and your shoulders and your back are like melted cheese, and they're just rolling over that foam roller. With every breath out, I want you to imagine just letting your back melt over that roller. We're going to go for 5 nice breaths. Now this stretch I get all my clients to do at the end of their workday for 5 to 10 minutes when you come home. And you literally lie here for 5 minutes at least. You need the 5 minutes to completely relax the chest and open up the chest. And this is the opposite action of everything you do during the day. So when you're sitting at a desk, we're all rounded, and then this just releases all the tightness we get here. It opens up the chest. So for posture, for pain, for backs, for necks, this is the one stretch that you really should do. Now we're going to add to it. I want you to glue your spine to the roller, so you tuck your pelvis under. Think of tilting your coccyx up towards the ceiling, and we're going to go for snow angels, reaching those arms all the way up and all the way back. If you can't keep your hands on the floor without releasing your back from the roller, then lift your arms up slightly. I don't want your back to be compromised. I want that to stay glued to the floor. We're going to go for 10 of these. So this helps stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the thoracic spine. Nice. Let's go for 4 more. Big breath up, stretching those arms up along the floor. 3. Nice work. 2. And last one. Nice job. All right, we are going to do the activation on the foam roller. I just think it's so good for everyone to do. So we're going to tilt that coccyx, squash your back onto the roller. Make sure your abs are connected. Lift one foot up, on a breath out, and down. Alternating sides. Make sure you do switch sides, because actually in that switching over, you have to reconnect. Tummy pulled in. Nice work. This is 5, 6, 8, last one. Beautiful. All right. From here, we're going to come off the roller. We're going to lie on your back, take the roller, we're going to put it under your bottom, or just above your bottom, so it's in the small of your back. So you put it horizontally. Make sure it's just above the butt cheeks, and tuck those knees into your chest. So you can hold the outside of the roller, tuck the knees in and out. So this is great if you've got low back pain. And this is a fascial release. And sometimes I find if my back is sore, it's just like massages it out. It's beautiful. Nice. Now going for leg swaps, but you really bring this knee all the way in. So we're not trying to work the abs here. You want to stretch. Alternating sides, breathing in, breathing out. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, and stretching those legs up to the ceiling. Now from here, lower those feet behind your head as much as you feel comfortable, and back. And only take the legs up to that 90 degrees, that perpendicular to the floor. We're not working the abs, we're releasing fascia. Nice job. One more. And now we're going to go into scissors and bring this leg in a little bit closer. Alternating sides. Nice stretch, feeling that stretch. Let's go for 2 on each side. 1. Tucking those knees into your chest, lift up your bottom and roll that roller out. Excellent. Now we're going to go into our thoracic spine. I am going to show you how to roll like you see people rolling in the gym, but to start with, we're going to open up the chest. So you're going to come and lie on your side. You want to place the roller at a really sharp, acute angle, going down towards your bottom. And then from here, we're going to lie with your armpit on the roller, quite near the front of the roller, knees up in line with your hips, hands behind your head. You don't want to be so far over that your elbow touches the floor. And then from here, breathing out, opening up those shoulders to the ceiling, chest to the ceiling, and coming back. Let's go for 5. Now, as you do this, if you feel like you're rolling over a trigger point, come off the roller a little bit, come down. Nice work. 3 more. Great job. Excellent. All right, let's go to the other side. So, have that nice acute sharp angle, lying on your side, knees bent in line with your hips, hands behind your head, and opening up. And back. Beautiful. Breathing out as you open, stretch lie back over that roller, really releasing your thoracic spine. Excellent. Last 2. And 1. Excellent work. All right. Now I'm going to show you how you can also mobilize your thoracic spine. So place the roller horizontally, and you're going to lie back with your, just below your shoulder blades, like your bra strap, or if you're a man with no bra, your shoulder blades. Now, in this position, you want to have your hands behind your head, and you want to tuck your pelvis towards your nose. Keep your bottom down. And from here, you're going to lean back. Now, what you normally see people do is this. And now you can see here, I'm arching my low back. I go much further, but not actually stretching my middle back. So, come up, tuck, take that arch out the way, and then lean back. Big difference. And now I really feel my thoracic spine is quite stuck here. Then bring your head up, roll down 1 level, tilt that coccyx, lean back. Coming up, another little bit. You'll get to a point where you feel like you're going to slip off the roller, and then from there we're going to start working back down. Tilt, always get that tilt, lean back. If there's one area where you feel like you need to do more, do more. So this will probably be my last one here, because I feel like any more I'm going to slip off. So now I go back, bottom towards the roller. Tilt, extend. Make sure you hold it for a second. Coming up, slide up, tilt, extend. Oh, that gets stiff. Coming up. And that does not release. Beautiful. All right. Now, last thing here, we're going to roll out the neck. I find I get quite a lot of neck pain, and I find this really useful when the top of my head is sore, you know, where the muscles meet the base of your skull. So, neck on the roller, and you just roll your head side to side. You can have your arms down. I kind of tend to hold it. Rolling that head side to side. Nice work. If you want, you can bring it a little bit more underneath so your head opens up. And this is especially useful if you sit looking down at a desk all day. So make sure you get that extension and roll. Oh, it feels so good. Excellent. All right. So now I'm going to show you how you can roll out the legs, because obviously we see this all the time and we know that your roller can release your fascia. We're going to start by your butt. I'm going to get you to cross your left ankle onto your right knee, roll onto that left butt cheek, and you're going to roll up and down. You can roll side to side, but I find I roll to the side, so now I'm on that left butt cheek and rolling up and down. And then from there, if you find a spot, you can go side to side, up, down. Nice. If you want to put more pressure, lean onto it. Puts a lot more pressure. And if you find a spot that hurts, take it a different way. Go side to side. Like that suddenly increases the intensity massively. Nice. When you've done that side, coming off, take your right ankle onto that left leg and up and down. Nice. Side to side, up and down. Beautiful. Find where it hurts and roll on it. Excellent. So once we've done those, we're going to go into the hamstrings. From here, you're going to have the roller under your legs. If you want to roll out one hamstring at a time, cross that leg on the other leg. So now I've got my right on my left, and I'm going to roll. And there, you can do both together. Roll all the way and all the way back. And you kind of got your bottom off the floor, pushing yourself forward and back. As I say, if you want to put one leg on top, and then you can also roll and find a spot, go side to side. And you can kind of lean slightly on the side. Woo, that is nasty. Right, that really works. So you want it to hurt, you want to find that pain. So go through the whole muscle. You got at the middle line, but you also got to get the sides. So we're going to change sides. Yeah, that works nicely. Amazing. Excellent work. All right, now we're going to roll the calves. And the same thing, you want to have the roller under your Achilles. You can do one at a time, so you can cross one leg over, but if it's too sore, then go with both at the same time. Okay, I find it quite uncomfortable, and you want to push yourself forward. If you want to, you can keep your bum down and just kind of slide, or you can actually lift up and push. Whew, that is not very nice. That's really uncomfortable. So I don't do this often, as you can tell, and I need to. So I'm going to do it with both legs on rather than going single, but I am going to lift up my bum. Nice. And actually for me it's there, so I'm going to kind of hold that and put my one leg on. And you can just find a spot, go to the side, roll those legs to the side. That's it. Nice. Alrighty. Now we're going to roll out your quads, and it's the exact same principle. So I'm going to go into that sort of plank position with my just above my knees on the roller. And from here we're going to roll back and coming forward. So I'm stretching out the middle. And then you want to roll those heels in towards each other. And this is getting that VMO, that little teardrop muscle. And then you can roll those heels away from each other. But you can also from here go onto the side. A little bit more on the side, not quite the ITB, but more the lateral side of the quad. Nice work. Right. The last thing we're going to roll out is your ITB, and this is particularly unpleasant. So the ITB runs from here all the way down to the knee. You're going to lie on your side. You're going to have one leg supporting you and rolling up, and then you're going to kind of do one area Then you move that down a bit and going. Find a spot like there. That is pretty unpleasant. Yo. Right. I think that is it. My shoulder's getting tired with that one. So other side. And you do this for a few minutes. So I'm just showing you where to go. You don't need to roll out everything. Roll out what's feeling tight. If something's tight, stretch, fascial release. Take that down a little bit. And rolling out. Nice. And then the last thing we want to roll out is the shins. So again, you're going to come onto the roller, hands on the floor, and we're going to roll, knees in, knees out. Nice. You can just kind of sit on it like that, and you can go back. So you can keep your weight off your hands, so it's more on the shins actually. Toes are on the floor, or you can lift the toes off the floor, and you've got a little bit more pressure. Okay, beautiful job, guys. So that's just an idea of what you can do with the roller. I hope you found that useful. See you next time.